The issue on ground right now is a serious legal disagreement involving former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, and the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, over property forfeiture and alleged violation of fundamental rights. This is one of those stories that combines power, law, accountability, and the big question many Nigerians always ask, is justice being done the right way? As you are listening to this, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss verified updates like this. Your support helps us keep bringing you real-time news and clear explanations. So here is what is happening. After leaving office as Nigeria's Attorney General, Malami became a subject of investigation by anti-corruption agencies. The EFCC began probing transactions and assets linked to him and people connected to him. During this investigation, the EFCC approached the court and requested permission to temporarily take over several properties they described as suspicious. The court granted what is called an interim forfeiture order. This means the properties are taken over for now, while investigations and court processes continue. According to court documents made public, the properties involved are many and very valuable. They include houses and other assets spread across different locations. The EFCC's position is simple: these properties are suspected to be proceeds of unlawful activities, and freezing them is necessary so they are not sold, transferred, or hidden while the case is being looked into. Now, this is where the disagreement started. Malami, through his lawyers and media aides, strongly rejected the EFCC's action. He said he is not against investigation and that he is ready to defend himself in court. However, he insists that the way the EFCC handled the matter violated his fundamental rights. Please like this video and subscribe at this point, because stories like this need calm explanation, not noise or misinformation. Malami's camp claims that he was arrested and held in a way that did not fully respect his constitutional rights. According to them, he was kept in custody longer than expected and did not have immediate and full access to his legal team and family. They argue that this affected his ability to prepare properly for the legal process surrounding the forfeiture of his properties. Another major part of his complaint is that while the court granted him bail, certain administrative actions delayed his full release. His team believes this delay amounts to a violation of his rights and creates the impression that he was being punished before the court has even decided the case. From Malami's point of view, the issue is not only about properties or money, but about the rule of law and how state power should be exercised. On the other side, the EFCC has responded firmly. The Commission says it followed due process and acted strictly within the law. According to the EFCC, once a court is involved and grants an order, the Commission's duty is to enforce that order. They insist that the interim forfeiture was approved by a competent court and that Malami has every opportunity to challenge it legally, which he is already doing. The EFCC also explained that bail conditions and the fulfillment of those conditions are matters guided by law and court procedures, not personal decisions. They maintain that at no point did they deliberately violate Malami's rights, and they insist that investigations of this nature must be thorough, especially when they involve public funds and public trust. This situation has sparked a wider national conversation. Many Nigerians are watching closely because Malami is not just any former official. He was the country's chief law officer, someone who interpreted and defended the law for the federal government for many years. Seeing him now on the other side of the law raises serious questions about accountability and integrity in public office. At the same time, there is concern among legal experts and civil rights advocates about how anti-corruption agencies carry out their duties. The question being asked is not whether corruption should be investigated, but how it should be done. People want to see a system where corruption is fought aggressively, but without compromising fundamental human rights or creating the impression of bias. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps this kind of balanced reporting reach more people. This case also brings attention to the issue of property forfeiture in Nigeria. Interim forfeiture is a legal tool meant to protect suspected assets until a final decision is reached. However, Critics argue that when not handled carefully, it can feel like punishment before judgment. Supporters of the system say it is necessary to prevent suspects from moving or hiding assets during investigations. For ordinary Nigerians, the bigger issue is trust. Trust in institutions, trust in the justice system, and trust that everyone, no matter how powerful, will be treated fairly. When former top officials are investigated, people expect transparency. They want to see clear evidence, proper court processes, and final judgments that are easy to understand. As the legal battle continues, both sides are now firmly in court. Malami is challenging the forfeiture and the actions of the EFCC, while the EFCC is standing by its investigation and the court orders it obtained. The final outcome will depend on what the courts decide after examining all facts, documents, and arguments. This story is far from over. What happens next will likely set an example for how future high-profile corruption cases are handled, especially those involving asset forfeiture and claims of rights violations. Nigerians will be watching to see whether justice is not only done, but clearly seen to be done. As we follow this developing story, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you stay updated with verified and clear news analysis. In the end, this case is a reminder that power comes with responsibility, and law enforcement comes with limits. The balance between fighting corruption and protecting rights is delicate, and how this matter is resolved will speak loudly about Nigeria's legal and democratic journey. Thank you for staying with us till the end. Once again, like this video, subscribe, and stay informed.